Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Vort Shemos from Shlishi to Rviii. In this week's Parsha, we have the introduction of Moshe Rabbeinu, who flees from Egypt from the vengeance of Paro, and he ends up in Midjan. And it's in Midjan that he meets his wife. Once again, it's by a watering hole. And when he asks Yisro, his future father-in-law, for permission to marry his daughter Tzipporah, Yisro, who was the high priest in Midjan and had gone to investigate all the different Avoda Zarahs and religions, so he finally concluded that Judaism was the proper religion. However, when Moshe asked for his daughter's hand in marriage, he made a condition that said that I will do it if your first son will be for Avoda Zorah, and then all the rest will be for Hashem. So surprisingly, Moshe Rabbeinu agreed to this condition. And the question is, how is it that Moshe would agree to give his first son to Avoda Zara? And also, how is it that Yisro, who had investigated all the religions and concluded that Judaism and Hashem were the real religion and the real God, so how is it that he would make such a requirement? So the answer, according to Rav Shimon Schwab Z his sefer on the Chumash, is that when it says Avoda Zara, it's not really talking about Avoda Zara. What it means was the process of coming to realize that God is the real God, Hashem is the true God, and this is an investigative process, and it's a logical process, and that takes time. And that's how Yisro proceeded to find his belief. However, Moshe Rabbeinu had a different process. His was basically Masorah, from father to son, from father to son. It's emunah. It's not a rational thing. If you have questions, it doesn't matter, because Avram and Yitzchak and Yaakov, etc., they pass it down from generation to generation. So we have two different ways of finding the emunah. That's Yisro's way, which is through investigative process, and for this case we're calling it Avoda Zara. And for, I guess the rest of us, or Moshe Rabbeinu, where we talk about emunah and Masorah from father to son. And this actually, if you go fast forward to Parshas Yisro, it says that the Shem ha'echad Gershom, that the name of the first of the one of the sons of Moshe was Gershom, and then it says again the Shem ha'echad Eliezer, and it doesn't say Hasheni. And the reason is because each one was a unique child; they were not connection to each other. Gershom was the process of investigating to come to his religion, while Eliezer was Elokei Avi Be'ezri, that it's Avi, that it was the chain of command. Hashem helped me, and it's the chain of command of father to son, giving over the Masorah, and that's why they're considered separated. And that's how come we call it, even though it's not really Avoda Zara, that the first son would be to Avoda Zara, and therefore Yisro and Moshe both could agree and ask for this condition. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.